Over the last couple of weeks, we have been checking out some of the illest and most legendary animation channels on all of YouTube. The odd ones out, Jaiden Animations, but there is one more that you guys have been requesting. Haminations! I've known about this guy for like 2 years now, or maybe it was even 3. I had written down that I wanted to look at this guy's videos literally years ago, and I just never did it. For some reason, I never did it. But I don't think there could possibly be a better time. You guys are literally asking for this. So here we are. We're about to crush it. Let's meet Haminations. 21-year-old college dropout who tells silly little stories about his silly little life on his silly little YouTube channel. 21. Yeah, this guy started young. In fact, this guy started so young that he has a video called I Look Young. It's his most viewed video with 32 mil. So this is the essential Haminations video. And then we will check out the next one right after. But let's get to know this guy. I'm very, very excited. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. Here we go, people. 3, 2, 1.
Haminations, wow!
Wow, some Zelda music right out of the gate.
1 glass of water, please.
Hey punk, this here bar is for adults only. You gotta be at least 18 years old to be in here, so hit the road.
Actually, I'm 20 years old, and here's my ID.
Nice try, little man. There ain't no way a small fry like you is 20. Now get out before I make you.
If you don't believe it, then die by my blade.
Whoa, you're gonna battle? Okay, first of all, 18. Is this dude Canadian? Is Haminations Canadian? Because he sounds North American, and 18 ain't no American age.
You gotta be at least 18 years old.
American YouTuber. Then why is it 18? Am I missing something? Anyways, that's not important.
Then die by my blade.
All right, time for the battle.
I'm the best blade master you'll ever see, Pipsqueak. So prepare to die.
Get him! Get him, Haminations! Yes!
Please, mercy.
Oh, he showed mercy.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no! No! Okay. That was unnecessary. All you needed to do was show your, well, you did show your ID.
Maybe it was super necessary.
I guess he did refuse to serve you. Wow, this is intense and absolutely nothing like the last 2 channels we looked at.
I'm a big boy now. Hi, I'm Bryson, and I look younger than I actually am. I'm 20 now, and I look like I'm 15. So whenever I tell someone my age, it goes like this.
Oh, no.
What? No way are you 20. You look and sound way younger. Stop lying.
Oh, get him. The repressed rage. Let it out, Bryson. Wow, this is so different. He's using Nintendo sound effects. I'm digging it. So here's the thing, Bryson. I know you're 22 right now, and you're probably still at an age where you don't want to look younger than you are, but I promise you, in 10 years, you will be so glad that you look younger than you are. You're an adult for most of your life. So looking young is such a good thing. You hate it when you're a kid, but when you're an adult for most of your life, oh, it's wonderful. I literally look younger now than I did 8 years ago. Is crazy. I mean, it partially is because I take insanely good care of myself, but also I kind of look young.
It's kind of annoying being a late bloomer, but I've been told it'll work out later in life, so knock on wood.
That's what I just said. Okay. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, I sound young, but you know who else sounds young? Mickey Mouse. And he's over 90 years old. And guess what? Everyone loves him.
Huh? Hi, everyone. I'm Mickey Mouse. Don't forget to subscribe. Right, Donald?
That was really good. Can he do a good Mickey Mouse voice because he has such a high voice?
That might be the case, Robert. That might be why he's so good at doing my voice.
Mickey, I didn't think you would actually chime in.
Of course, Robert. You haven't found any good excuses to put me in your recent videos, so I have to find any opportunity that I can.
Okay, I guess this is your opportunity right now.
Oh, yeah. I think that's why he's good at doing the voice.
Oh, okay, that's all you had? Okay, cool.
Some of you guys turn 12 and then boom, adult. I guess I'm just getting an adult mind first and then an adult body later, which I guess is a good thing. My brain may be smooth and dumb, but it's learning how to be an adult, but it's still smooth. Yeah, you know what? I've got a tiny body and a tiny brain. No silver lining here. This just sucks.
I don't know.
Yay!
Although I still look really young due to my chronic baby face, I actually have been growing these past few years.
Nice.
I'm actually decently tall now. However, only my legs grew.
Where
my
are you
torso
at?
stayed tiny, but my legs got really long, which I think we can all find hilarious.
Decently tall?
Bryson, what long legs you have. The better to kick you with. Even though I'm a normal height, my face still looks like a 12-year-old, as I've been told by everyone ever. You look really young. You're tiny. You'll work out later. You're small. You look young.
I know! You know. I know. I got it. I got the concept.
In order to prevent people from saying stuff I've heard a million times, whenever someone asks me my age, I try to prep them, like, we are very late bloomers in my family. I look way younger than I actually am. Don't poop your pants or anything. Just be cool, okay? I'm 20 years old. But then they poop their pants anyway, so I have to execute them.
Don't pull out the drink.
Don't pull out no gun now. All right.
Man, you can tell this is his life. This has been his life for his whole life. Having to deal with people like this, so much repressed frustration. It's okay, dude. You have made so much success off of your pain. So I'm happy for you, buddy. I'm very, very proud.
Anyway, on to the stories. So there I was at a dance with some friends. It was a rare occasion where you could spot a wild Bryson outside of his natural habitat. The house. Anyway, a slow song comes on, and me and my friends awkwardly...
let's get out of here, guys.
Anyway, a slow song comes on, and me and my friends awkwardly ask some girls to dance.
Okay. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Is that true? Is this true? I totally thought they were about to split. Okay, good job, guys. Asking a girl to dance, especially, I mean, I guess if you know them, it's easier, but there was one time in high school where I had the craziest crush on this girl who was never in any of my classes, but we had never met before. We had no mutual friends. I don't even think she knew I existed, but she was at the semi-formal dance and I waited and waited and waited. I mean, I danced the whole time, but I waited for a slow song, and then as soon as a slow song happened, I had like kept my eyes like slightly on her the whole time because I was like, as soon as a slow song happens, this girl, I need to approach her and I need to ask her to dance. I've had a crush on her for 2 years and this is the one opportunity. This should honestly be its own video, but I'm gonna give you guys the quick version. But I asked that girl to dance and we danced and it was magical and she became my girlfriend for like the next year. And we still keep in touch. And it's all because I awkwardly asked a girl to dance. So I'm proud of you, bro.
So we're there dancing. So, what color's your toothbrush?
Oh,
Mine's
no.
blue. And she asks, how old are you?
Oh no.
I'm 18. This was 2 years ago, mind you. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not.
Painful.
So I shuffle us over to my friend. Psst, Travis, tell her I'm 18. She doesn't believe me. Yeah, he's not lying. He really is 18. No, he isn't.
Oh,
so
no.
we just awkwardly finished the dance and then never saw each other again. And that's why I hate women. That's why I hate
Oh my god. This guy's a savage. I was not expecting this level of savagery at all. Okay, but. Okay, so my dance story went way better than his, but that's crazy. So obviously this person didn't know who he was. So dude, big ups to you for approaching a girl that didn't know you. But man, that's the worst. When I was in grade 12, there was a time when they're having student council elections for the next year. So grades 9, 10, and 11 had to be in the gym, but grade 12s, it didn't matter. And I was walking outside the gym and a teacher was like, hey, you should be in there. And I was like, no, I'm in grade 12. And she's like, you don't look like you're in grade 12. And I was like, what? Why would you? That's so rude. Why on earth would you say that? Like, I'm now gonna be insecure for the rest of my high school career because you just said that. Thank you. So I understand your pain, bro. I understand your pain. Probably not to the degree that you have it, but I get it to an extent.
And that's why I hate women. And that's why I hate dances. This other time, I was on a plane and we were seated in the exit row. And if you didn't know, you have to be a certain age to sit there and you have to agree to open the plane and save everyone if it crashes.
Yep.
If this plane crashed, I would be the one to save all of you. Thank you for your hypothetical service, sir. Anyway, I was sitting there and I had my ID ready because I knew what was coming next. Excuse me, sir, how old are you?
I am old enough to be sitting here, and here's my ID to prove it.
Oh, man,
I'm a super breed of human that ages slower and lives longer. Don't you ever question my power again. Now perish.
Is he really gonna eliminate another person? He just eliminated
this
another
next story
person.
requires a lot of context, but it's worth it, so here I go. 2 years ago, I was involved in a volunteer humanitarian youth group where we all raised money to travel to India, bring supplies and medical care, and teach children how to speak English.
That's nice.
And you guys watching my videos is actually how I paid for it, so thanks for that.
That's so, oh my gosh, this guy's an angel. I've never done anything like that. Bryson just got some serious points. This is a good dude. I like that. Aside from eliminating all the people in your videos, that's a little savage. He's pretty savage, but also amazing. That's awesome. By the way, homies, real quick, make sure you check out the person who actually made these videos. He worked super hard. And also, when we do these videos here on the RobertIDK channel, they take a long time, especially these like 40-minute videos we've been doing. Cameron and I put in probably like 30 hours of editing per video on these long ones. So we would really appreciate it if you booped the like button on this video and left a nice comment. And if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, now's the time, homie. It would be really sweet if you joined us on this journey. We have a lot of fun here. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Anyways, it was a formative experience for me, and I learned a lot through teaching and bonding with those kids in a new country, even though it was about 96 hours of travel time. It was all worth it for the kids. So here's the story. After a long day of teaching, I was sitting on the floor in the dinky hotel we were staying in my jammies after a bucket bath, just thinking about life, when suddenly an unfamiliar woman walked through the hallway and looked at me. Hello, little boy. How old are you? 7? What?
No.
And then she went and talked to everyone, but when she was done, she walked past my room again and said, Goodbye, 7.
Boo! You stink!
Yet another reason why I hate women. Apparently, she was a friend of one of our translators, and she was some kind of social media influencer, and a few days later, some of the other members of the group started talking about her. She was kind of rude. She was really egotistical, left a bad taste in my mouth.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad that other people saw that. Really? Hi, how old are you, little boy? 7? And then calling you 7? Like, what? First of all, bro, I didn't ask you to talk to me. I didn't ask for you to speak to me. Like, leave. Like, just walking up and just disrespecting. Dude, the nerve of some people.
She was so networky. She only wanted to talk to me to get me to follow her on Facebook. I hated her from day one, so it felt really nice to have everyone else get on the same page and realize that she sucked. Bryson, I feel like the whole killing joke is going a little too far. Anytime someone disagrees with you, you just kill them. It has become repetitive and detrimentally unfunny. Please consider cutting it.
Oh, no.
While we're on
Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is a pretty stark difference between The Odd Ones Out and Jaiden and Haminations. This is a significant difference. 2 of them tell stories about people from their life. Another one tells stories about people from their life and then eliminates them. But hey, at least he acknowledges the insanity of it.
While we're on the topic of India, here's a couple more stories. While teaching, a puppy showed up at the school, and even though we weren't allowed to pet all the dogs there, I broke the rules to hold the puppy because look at him, he's so cute. But then the puppy totally imprinted on me, followed me around everywhere, and fell asleep in my backpack.
Oh my gosh.
During playtime, one of the children grabbed my arm and started jumping up and down, and then suddenly all of them started doing that, and I literally got mobbed and dogpiled by them.
Walkie slash.
Threw everywhere there, and I grabbed some and fed it to a cow. Just thought I should share. The next day, the cow found the whole bush and ate the whole thing. That milk and those babies are gonna be crazy. Bruh, my milk tastes like colors.
Did the cow really eat the... Dude, that cow must have freaked out. That cow must have had the craziest experience of its entire life. Sorry, this is blowing my mind. The whole bush. The whole... That is genuinely unfathomable. As an adult human, unfathomable.
I learned that the toilets there are literally just holes in the ground, so that was a humbling experience. Seriously, the toilets there change a person. I'm a changed man. This Joseph guy was allergic to peanuts, and then he ate a peanut and started dying, and then our medic literally saved his life. Also, when we got home, he got run over by a car and was fine? I don't know, he just doesn't die, I guess. It's been 2 years though, so I can joke about it. On a bus home, the girl Katie next to me threw up all over her backpack, and I helped her clean it up, and she said it was really nice of me to stay sitting next to her even after she threw up. But then we got home and she got married to someone who wasn't me, so thanks a lot, Katie. This is why I hate women.
Oh my god. That's so funny. At first, when he first started saying, and then she got married, I was gonna be like, oh my gosh, are you serious, dude? Like, like what? And then he just totally exaggerated like crazy. Oh my gosh. Haminations. Crazy, crazy.
Okay, we're way off track. What was this video about again? Looking young? Okay, right. Since I'm 20 now, I'm hastily looking forward to turning 21 because then I want to go into a bar and order a beer to see how the bartender and bystanders react.
Film it. I hope you filmed it.
One beer, please.
Nice try, Squirt, but you ain't old enough.
Here's my ID, driver's license, birth certificate, and social security number. Now give me the beer. I'm never actually gonna drink alcohol, but I just want to see what'll happen if I try to. If I do get the beer, I'll just give it to someone else in the bar.
Wow.
Drinks are on me. But Bryson, why would you buy a beer if you're not even gonna drink it? That's a waste of money. It's not about the money.
It's about sending a message.
Sending a message.
And the Dark Knight reference. Bryson, you legend. You legend, Bryson. What an interesting person. You're never gonna drink ever? I mean, you don't have to. That's cool. That always kind of fascinates me. I'm an adult and I've been an adult for a while, so obviously I have experienced drinking. Well, I mean, I don't want to say obviously, but 90% of adults, you know? So I'm always kind of fascinated by people who never even try it once. And I'm not encouraging anyone to like try it if you haven't tried it, especially if you're not of age. I have a really close YouTuber friend who's like that, and I don't know if he says this information publicly, so I don't want to go out and say it, but I have a really close YouTuber friend who's just like that.
I hope the bartender doesn't call the cops on me though.
Son, there ain't no way you're old enough to drink.
Officer, please look at my ID.
Too bad, because we don't double check.
To end this video off, I'm gonna try one little itty bitty sip of the beer I worked so hard to get.
What on earth? What on earth? What on earth just happened? This guy is crazy. This guy is crazy. Where have you been all my life, Haminations? Well, the vast majority of my life not making Haminations. I'm glad I'm watching this. This is very good. That was probably the best introduction we could have possibly asked for. That was so good. I feel like I know Bryson so well. We're gonna do one more that's not quite as long, just to get the full experience. His second most viewed video of all time. Pain. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's painful. That looks like some pain. Now I see where the video got its title.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and today I'm gonna talk about the times I got hurt and then my entire nervous system went. Luckily, I've never broken a bone, though.
You just described the worst pain of all time, and you've never broken a bone. Actually, I guess I don't want to bring up my illness again, but my illness that I got recently is by far the most horrible pain I've ever had in my life, and I've never broken a bone, but I know that if I did, it still wouldn't be as bad as what I went through. So I guess I know what he's talking about, and I literally just corrected myself, like, immediately after saying it.
Wow, Bryson, you've never broken a bone? Your pain is irrelevant, you stupid idiot.
It's like every time I say something, the very next clip, he acknowledges exactly what I was gonna say. It's incredible.
Although I've never
never broken a bone, I've still experienced a wide range of physical pain. For example, one time I was holding a big PVC pipe and I threw it on the ground and it ricocheted back and hit my funny bone at Mach 10. It felt like an electrical fire on my arm. I hereby vote for the removal of funny bones from the human body because all it causes is pain. On second thought, why not remove all bones? Can't break what isn't there.
Okay. Okay. Bit of an abstract thought. I will say, I'm gonna knock on wood when I say that. No, that's why I haven't hit my funny bone, because I have like muscle there now as an adult. Oh, but it hits like here. That's when you get hit in the funny bone, because you can't get hit in the funny bone when it's like this. But if you're like this, dude, why does that exist? Why do funny bones exist? That's so weird. There must be a reason. And why is it called a funny bone? Why does funny bone exist? The ulnar nerve. We have like a funny bone in our legs too. It's called the perennial nerve. And most of us can go our entire lives without getting hit in the perennial nerve. But I've seen it happen to UFC fighters where they get kicked right in the nerve in the perfect spot and their leg stops working and they have to lose the fight. Not because they got beat in the fight, but because their nerve got hit and their leg doesn't work anymore. So yeah, funny bone is no joke, is no laughing matter.
Another time, I fell down face first while snowboarding, and I scorpioned so hard that the bottom of my snowboard hit the back of my head.
Oh, brutal.
See that? Your back isn't supposed to do that.
Helmet.
That causes a lot of ouchy feelings.
You wearing a helmet?
Now, let's move on to the big ones. The ones that reminded me of my mortality. The ones where life went, this kid has had it too good for too long. Time to remind him who's in charge.
Oh my
Okay, number
gosh.
one. I was sitting on top of my bunk bed zoning out when my mom called me. I decided that to save time, I would forego using the ladder and just jump off the top bunk. Little did I know the fan was going at top speed. It was so fast that I didn't even see it. So I jumped and... It happened so fast that I didn't even feel it at first. But I reached up to check the damage and then I saw the blood. Mom? What's up, honey? I'm losing blood at an alarming rate and would be most grateful if you, my caregiver and guardian, would transport me to the hospital to help heal the wounds so that I can continue this mortal journey rather than ending it prematurely due to loss of blood. Nah, I'm kidding. What I actually said was... This other time, me and my...
All right, Bryson, I ain't gonna let that one slide. We know what inspired that. We know what inspired that little meme right there.
Mother, I would be most grateful if you let me consume a pastry with high levels of sugar and simple carbohydrates.
This other time, me and my brothers were bonding with Dad. How? Dad would pull down the basketball hoop, let one of us grab on, and then he'd let go and it would slingshot us into the air.
No way.
Obviously.
No.
Anyway, I could see my brothers doing it, and I wanted to turn. Okay, 3, 2,
That seems
1.
dangerous.
My head slammed into the basketball rim, and that's naturally where my memory stops. My parents say that it scalped me a little bit and that I have a little bald spot. However, I have so much hair that neither I nor my parents have ever been able to find this so-called bald spot. I guess it's not there after all.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I wish I had that much hair. So you have so much hair that you can't find the bald spot? That's literally like the dream. See, Bryson, that's one great thing about looking so young. If you ain't having to deal with male pattern baldness, that is a huge W for you in your genetic lottery. If you're under the age of 18 and you're watching this video, chances are you have no concept of what it feels like to have your hair start to go. I was losing my hair pretty bad at one point and I did things to fix it. And so now I don't worry about it anymore. The feelings that you can have when you're losing hair is something that only people who have experienced losing hair can understand. So if Bryson never has to feel that ever, good for you.
This other time I was really young and my older brother was in an argument with Mom. Now, being in my family, you learn to tune things out because yelling and screaming and fighting is all commonplace. Don't worry, we make up afterwards. But anyways, as Mom and Brody were arguing, I was all like, wow, this door hinge looks pretty cool. I should put my fingers in there.
Oh no.
Just then, the argument came to a climax and Brody slammed the door shut as hard as he could. Onto my fingers. My fingers bent every which way. They looked like rubber. We went to the doctor, and surprisingly, nothing was broken. When you're really young, your bones are still soft and springy, and that's why they didn't break.
Also, that's why some babies need to wear helmets, because otherwise you might accidentally sculpt their soft head into a cone, like this.
Who you calling Pinhead?
True, that is, oh man, that's true. It's hard to, when you're really young, it's like you are like slightly more invincible.
Okay, last story. One time, I was just chilling in my room with my brothers. We had a punching bag hanging under one of the loft beds, and we would take turns tackling it. It was my turn, and the punching bag was swinging, but I was too young to understand how momentum works. So I dove for it, it swung out of the way, and my face slammed into the wall.
Oh.
I was taken to the hospital, and as my mom tells me, the doctors had to clean the wound, but I wouldn't let them for some reason. So they put me in a straitjacket, and I screamed, "Stop touching me! Stop touching me! Do you speak English? Stop touching me!" And then they hit me with that good sleep juice.
I'm tired.
Anyway, I got...
Yo, this dude, some of these jokes are getting me. As someone who edits videos and does memes, like, this is speaking to my soul. Like, Cameron, you can leave this in. I'm talking to you. Oh, by the way, guys, when I am filming, I'm talking to Cameron, the guy who edits with me all the time. So anyways, Cameron, this is like the 50th time I've addressed you in this video, but this is the one you can leave in. There are so many sound effects and songs and everything that he's using where I'm like, this is Cameron. This is like Cameron's humor. This is like, these are sound effects that Cameron has put in my videos before. It's crazy. Cameron, have you really never seen this dude before?
Anyway, I got stitches and now I have a cool scar across my eyebrow.
Cool.
Thank you for taking a trip down memory lane with me. Down memory pain with me. It all hurt a lot. But Bryson, I've never been injured before. Well, we can fix that. How?
And that part of the humor is definitely what attracts the 8-year-olds. I know that if I was a kid watching this video, that moment would be like, oh my God! There's something about just hurting people that is like part of like a child's humor. But anyways, these videos ruled. I am a fanimation of Haminations. I'm a fan. This was amazing. I'm so glad I checked this out, and I'm so glad that you guys recommended it. Should we check this guy out again? I don't think there's any way we can leave it at that. That was so good. And you guys, here is Haminations' channel. Make sure you have checked him out. These videos were so good. Here is the last animation reaction video that we did. It was super, super fun. Check it out if you missed it. Or here's a video that YouTube thinks that you will like. Are they right? You check it out and let me know. I'll see you here or I'll see you there. Thank you for watching my stuff. I appreciate you. Bye!